Greetings! Hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Belle. Thank you for joining me for this oracle card reading. It's a really sunny day outside here in Texas. At the time I'm filming this video, it's nice. There's a little bit of a chill in the air, but of course it's not that cold at all because I'm outside of Houston, Texas. Just really nice. I'm enjoying the new climate. So I drew 4 oracle cards and I thought a little bit about them so I'd have some insights to share. The decks of cards that I'm using are, let's see if I can find them on my desk. I'm using, I can't find this one. I'll be using Spirit Messages by John Holland. I'll be using Angel Prayers, Angel Prayers Oracle by Kyle Gray, Dream Oracle cards, and last but not least, Archangel Power Tarot, which kind of remind me of Oracle cards because they have messages written on the card. So that's pretty fun. Okay. I guess let's just jump in with the cards. I feel like I want to tell all this different stuff, but I haven't really written down anything else, so I'll just stick with the cards. Okay, here's the back of the first card. The first card is Nature. The art on these is pretty cool. It's almost like a type of collage or something. So, the message that's actually on the card is about taking time to absorb the healing properties of nature, getting that nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. So it could be a message for you to take the time to get outdoors a little bit more if you can, and take that time to connect with nature in the way that's meaningful for you. I know I like to go on nature walks a lot and notice all the birds and the plants, and try to watch out for snakes. One time at the lake I saw a snake swimming by in the water. It was kind of funny. Luckily it was going the opposite direction from where I was walking, but this is a great card. Like when I was thinking about this card, what came to mind for me is that it's really heartwarming to connect with nature. You get that glow and that cozy warmth in your heart chakra. And the other thing that made me think of, that I kind of think about a lot these days, okay, here it is. So we are unique individuals, right? But we're also interconnected with nature and other individuals or nature or the planets, the galaxies. We have this connection, or at least in my spiritual belief system, I have that connection. And I definitely feel like there's a balance there because I want to be my unique self. I want to do whatever I want. I want to have my free will and make my choices about my life. And at the same time, I want to feel connected, which is a very compassionate feeling, very... Like I'm still working on my meditations to kind of get this feeling, but I feel like a connection with nature is one of the like amazing feelings of just belonging, like that you belong here on this planet, in the cosmos, you belong here. And to actually feel like a tangible feeling of that, like that would be an amazing spiritual experience. So I'm working on that. I feel like sometimes through meditation, you can get a sense of that because when we're in our social mindset where we're interacting in life and we're thinking about what we want to do, maybe, I don't know, but maybe we don't focus on that connection at that point because we're thinking about what we need to do that day. But if we meditate, maybe it's easier to have that connection with nature. Who knows? I think it might be. That's what I'm experimenting with, right? My meditation. So the card itself is talking about connecting with nature, and it made me think about that balance between individuality and nature connection. So that was the first card. make sure my computer doesn't go to a screensaver. The second card from Angel Prayers Oracle, here's the back of it, is Live Your Joy. I was like really excited about this card when it came up, because this is what I'm trying to do. Live your joy. The card says, thank you, angels, for supporting me as I follow my joy. You have someone jumping for joy in the photo, in the picture there. Excuse me. Okay, so what I wrote down for Live Your Joy is, it's just like happiness can be contagious in a really good way. So I'm really happy, not all the time, but a lot of times. So I hope that whoever's watching this, I hope that you are feeling enthusiasm for your life and you're feeling that sense of joy. It's so amazing. And if you're not feeling as joyful as you'd like, take the time to set an intention that within the next few months you'd like to start walking toward more joy in your life. Because that's what I had to do. I won't get into the nitty gritty details, but in the past 5 to 7 years, I went on a healing journey, and it was really difficult emotionally, and I had to set the intention about how much joy and bliss I wanted in my life. But for a while, it was back and forth, because you're having the emotional feelings from your healing journey, which are not that fun, and then you're having the joy and bliss that's the new present, the near future new feelings and the present feelings that you can tap into. So it can be rocky at first, right? How much joy you want in your life, but perhaps you're not in the right place yet. You want to go somewhere else, or you want to change jobs, or you want to make a change in the types of people that you hang out with. And it's not really a small thing. It's a big deal in some ways. And it's not going to happen overnight. But I don't know if you think about your life as a healing journey or not. But I would just say, if you want more joy in your life, to set the intention in a sincere way, and then see what small steps you can take each day towards having more joy and bliss in your life. I wrote down different stuff to, I mentioned you might want to make changes in your life if you're not feeling that much joy. But sometimes you literally have to let go of people and situations that are not supporting your joy. And that is tough, because I feel especially, I think Doreen Virtue talks about this. I forget what her book is called, but the one that's about having assertiveness, even though you're trying to be a nice person. So I feel sometimes if you're a really nice person, it can be challenging to have to let go of people who are not supporting your sense of joy, because I think we deserve to have that joy in our lives, and if someone's not supporting that, I don't know, it's up to you. But in my life, I don't have time for people who don't support my joy. I just have to draw that line, and it's hard for me to admit to myself that there are people who aren't on a path of joy, but everyone has their own decisions to make. So that's kind of a downer, but I don't know. It's about having the people and the situations and the aspects of your life that uplift you, and it's not just about the people and situations. Obviously, when you can have time for solitude, I know that solitude is a part of my joy and bliss. And over the years, I've developed the cozy life that works well for me. And like I was saying earlier, it didn't happen overnight. So if you want to work with this more, in addition to setting the intention, you can make a list of joy and gratitude on one side, and what you're letting go of that does not support your joy on the other side. if you want to journal about it more. I think I managed to make the joy card a little bit too super serious, but these are just my thoughts for today. Okay. The next two kind of go together, and it's totally a change of pace from the first two. So I'm gonna show them both at the same time and talk about them together. The other two. So we've got on the dream card, we've got shopping, which is like kind of controversial. I feel like people feel like very different ways about shopping. Maybe controversial is too strong, but we've got shopping, which says pay attention to what is energizing you in your life. And then we've got from the Archangel Power Tarot, Four of Ariel, which says it's talking about giving and receiving, possibly being resistant to change, and having extremes in how you spend and save your money. So you can see how both of these tie into what's going on with your finances. Like what choices are you making about your finances? So the thoughts I wrote down about these cards are... First thing I wrote down is it might be time to be clear and organized about what's important to you in terms of money and different aspects of your finances. I know it's not always fun, but the more you learn about how to take care of your money and what you're earning and everything, I think the more fun it can be, because you're making choices instead of just letting things slide. And it can be challenging. I think it's not something that just happens, but it's something that you can start to pay more attention to. So it's like you're able to have more fun once you take care of these practical details first. So that's the first thing I was thinking of. And then after that, I was thinking about what is the role of materialism in your life? Like, how much are you a minimalist on one hand, or how much do you enjoy colorful decorations? As you can tell behind me, I'm someone who enjoys colorful decorations. This isn't even like everything I have. Like, I have so many knickknacks, and I love them. It brings me, it's part of me having joy and having these colorful, vibrant things to inspire me. And even like I have all these spiritual decorations, not as much in here, but in the other room. And I asked myself, I'm like, what do these really mean to me? Like, I have, for instance, I have a crystal ball. It was actually glass, I think, but I have a crystal ball that looks really cool, right? But I don't know how to scry yet. So I'd like to learn, right? But I don't know how. So I'm like asking myself, like, do I have too much? It's just like kind of random. But then I was like, no, I'm not going to be negative. I'm not going to be pessimistic about what brings me joy. If something's for fun, it's for fun, right? So I don't have to pretend to be like super serious about an aspect of my spirituality that I'm just beginning to think about. I can have these decorations that are symbolic of my joy and the fun I have with life. Yeah, so that's how I feel about that. I think I'll do a video about my bookshelves someday. That would be really fun. And I'll show you guys all my knickknacks. It's a lot. Over the years, you tend to just get different things. So this is where the the shopping cart is coming in, right? So you want to have that balance for you about minimalism or this vibrant, colorful decorations. It's really funny. I just cracking myself up about, like, I don't know, it's so funny. Like, often there's the idea about what we think we should be doing, like how we feel about like, I don't think we're all supposed to be minimalist, even though obviously we all want to be careful about not wasting things, but I don't don't know, it's up to each person, right? To decide what kind of lifestyle they want, how they want to live. Okay, let's wrap this up, right? 15 minutes. So the last card is talking about, on one hand, it's talking about giving and receiving for Ariel. And so it's kind of like about the energy is going into the passions and the interests that you share with the world. So just yesterday, I had this new idea about when I'm sharing like the cards, or I'm sharing something that's interesting to me that I think could spark inspiration for others too. It's kind of like a type of gift that you're giving, or a gift or an invitation to, if people are interested, to have that spark of inspiration. So I was thinking in terms of the chakra system, giving might start with your crown chakra, because I was thinking about the energy that would go into giving. So maybe it's like you're drawing down this really cool positive energy into your crown chakra, and then you are letting your heart chakra come into play too, because then that's where you're giving from. You're giving from your heart. So that would be really cool if every time you're giving something in terms of like an idea or something that you think would be really cool to share, you are drawing down that really positive energy, crown chakra, heart chakra, and giving. And if you've done some like different chakra meditations, you might have a sense of playing around with this. In terms of like, I know you can, you're doing a chakra meditation, you're focusing on the colors, you're focusing on your heart chakra, your crown chakra, all the different chakras. So that's my idea of giving right now. I'm going to kind of play around with that and see if I can add extra sparkles to whatever I'm trying to give out in terms of inspiration. So it's a lot of different ideas. I hope it sparks something for you. Excuse me. And yeah, that's all I've got right now. We've got nature, joy, and these ideas around kind of money and material items. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you will check out some more of my videos, because a lot of them, almost all of them basically can be watched at any point for inspiration. I do not, some people tune into astrology, so they're tuning into the energies of exactly what's going on then. I'm doing something different, whereas I offer the inspiration that if it's resonating with you, it can be watched at any time. So check out some videos if you'd like to, and I really appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you next time.